Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watch my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review If Love You Is Wrong, Season 5, Episode 6. Okay, y'all, this is my second time doing it. The first time I did it, I didn't like how it came out, so I deleted it so I could do it again. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So last week, it continued with it from last week. That Brad freaked out that he thought the baby was not breathing. The baby's not breathing. I said, oh no, not the baby, all that stuff. We find out the baby was on the stomach. So he ran out. He called 911. The operator tried to tell him what to do, tried to see if he could breathe, he could check this. And he said, oh, hold on. I got the fireman across the street. He could tell me and he could help me. He ran out. He ran into the car of Esperanza's car. Esperanza and Natty got out. She said, Brad, what's going on? What's going on? He said, baby not breathing, baby not breathing. He said, He said, she said, where you going? He said, the fireman next door. He could come. She said, no. Natty said, the fireman is gone. He's going to be out for a day. Let's go. We could check it. Esperanza took the phone because Esperanza know the dispatch because she works as a dispatch herself. So she was on the phone. She was talking and see what's going on. And we found out the baby's on the stomach. They said, oh no, you can't have the baby on the stomach. You gotta have the baby in the back a couple of months. He said, I know, I got two kids. Marcy put her down, the baby down on the stomach. But I said, you could have checked the baby and flipped the baby over. Like, come on now. You didn't know that. You left the baby like that. So I guess he didn't check on the baby until that time, and then he realized the baby was on her stomach. But yeah, they freaked out. You didn't even check everything. He just saw the baby ain't breathing, and he just walked out. But yeah, so all I said and done. Natalie said, no, you don't need an ambulance because Esperanza was trying to get an ambulance to the house. But she said, you don't need an ambulance. You don't need an ambulance. She said, what happened? So they hang up the phone. She said, what happened? The baby is sleeping. Oh, so that's why I got on the phone. She said, nah, the baby is sleeping. I guess we got a guy who don't even know the hell to do with the baby. Shaded him real quick. And yeah, they didn't know what to do. So the baby actually was breathing. He said, did you see? Look, you're good. And did you check the chest? Did you just check everything? He said, no, I just saw it looked like the baby was not breathing, so I freaked out. I panicked. She said, oh my God. Don't panic, y'all. Just it is what it is. The baby gonna be good. The baby as well. And said we could. And Esperanza said, yo, Alex at this bar. You need to go get her because he was like, maybe if you call Alex to come and she gonna come in soon, we figure things out. And or well, get the baby. And Alex said, oh, I don't think that's gonna happen. So Brad said, what is that for? Basically, Natalie and Esperanza said, listen, she's at this bar. And the way they come to look like it, she's not coming home. She don't want to come home. She's staying there. She's not even fidgeting to come over here. And he said, so Esperanza said, you need to go get her. You need to go get her. We can stay with the baby. You need to go get her to get her over. He said she's a grown woman. She's not going to do all that. She made her choice. She left out of here. Everything. So Esperanza said, so Natalie said, no, leave it alone. Esperanza said, no, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. I said, I'm going to ahead, Esperanza. Go ahead. You go ahead. Go get the girl. Natalie's not doing it. Brad is not doing it. So you go ahead. So she go do the baby. So they left Brad alone. Now Dr. Cross came and talked to Brad and basically checked on him and see if Alex was there. Alex was not there. He told her everything. He told her that Alex had been sleeping around all this damn time. He showed her the profile, showed her the pictures and everything, and she was looking at it, all that stuff. She looked like she felt uneasy to look at all that stuff. And he said he needed to get tested for everything because if she gave me anything, it's gonna be. She said, Brad, don't get upset, don't get pissed off. You don't want to go there, all that stuff. He said, okay, whatever. And he just so upset, and she said, there's a lot going on. But if you needed me, you could talk to me. And he asked her, how does someone gonna be one way for 10 years and then all of a sudden flip the script and be something else? Flip the switch. And she said, I don't know, but I could give you a therapist who could talk to you. She said, I know there's a lot going on with you. You need to have to talk to someone. Talk to someone because there's a lot just dumped on you. And you need to let it out and talk it out. And he said, no, he's good. He's good. But if he needed anything, he will talk to Dr. Cross. Okay. Later on, Marcy came. Marcy came and told Larry, you need to go to a lawyer. She gave him the lawyer information, which I guess is Larry. Lawyer information. And you need to get custody of your kids. And he said, what about this baby? She said, well, baby's not yours. And he said, he know that. But she said, well, she needs to sign over the rights for the adoption so you can get the baby. And he said he knows that too. Well, she told him that, well, you need to tell, he said he got to talk to his kids and tell his kids about this. She said, well, you need to do that. Because at the end of the day, you need to sit down and tell them what's going on. And he said, yeah, he do that. And then he said, we could sit down and talk with me with the kids. She said, I don't think it's another day. He said, well, they're going to know sooner or later. They're going to need to know what's going on. Because, yes, they're going to have to get married. And he asked Marcy, he going to be staying at the house. And asked Marcy to move in the house. I said, oh, okay, so where Alex going to be at? But I guess Alex left all that go. So I guess what it is. And she said, you know what? Okay, I'll do this with you. And we go figure these things out. I said, okay, you better do that with your man. All right, so Terrell came outside. He talked to Natalie. He wanted to see Justice. Natalie told him, like, listen. Kelly don't want you to see the boy yet. I guess she wanted to talk to Justice herself to talk to him before he meets you. So you got to give it time. And why he said, how long that will take. She said she don't know. She in jail right now, and we'll see how this going. Lucia's working really hard to see it. He said, Lucia's man, it's like you can get him to talk to Kelly and see what's going on. She said, I will. Then he asked her for some bread. She said, you want some money? And he said, no. Was it bread? She said, okay. And he said, come over. She said, I don't think it's a good idea. I just got out of jail. I said, it's either one of them two things. It's either he's saying that he gonna rob or he's horny or something like that. And he said, no, I don't want to do nothing. I want to rob you. She said, okay, come over. She gave him the bread. And he said, he got canned meat at the house. She said, once the food in the refrigerator might be spoiled right now. So, what you got with me over there? She said, I got canned meat. She said, canned meat? You better sit down, boy. I'll make you some sandwich. And he said Kelly is his love of his life. Been together for a long time for kids and everything. And he miss her. And he hope he could get back to where it was. Or at least get back with Kelly. And she said, sure things will work out. You just got to give it time and stuff. And that's that. Now, Terrell went back in the house. And Terrell had Pat. I said, oh, go to Pat. We found out Pat was helping Terrell throughout this whole time in jail. And they was freaking down in the broom closet. I said, oh, a closet, boom. Oh, we ain't doing broom closet. That's not good, right? Freaking down in the jail cell. And he wanted to have something. He just got out. So, he wanted to try to get some. And she was like, who is this house this? She said, what is this? Hey, this your mama's house? He said, no. So who else is this? It's my ex. Your ex house? So who is your ex? And she looked around and saw the picture of Kelly. She said, Kelly? Oh, hell no. And that's where we killed Travis at. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing anything with you. He said, please. That's all. She said, no, I'm out of here. Bye. You better get somebody else. So he got on the phone trying to call somebody named Lisa. And we'll see how that goes. I said, oh, somebody get Terrell something. He's fiending. So Randall went down to the bar. He was trying to get Alex at that bar. He was trying to get her. She was not going anywhere. She said, listen, I'm staying here. I'm not going there with you. He thinking that, because he dropped her crazy. I said, no, you didn't drop Alex crazy. Alex been herself all this long time. You meeting the real Alex. It's like that. So, yes, you got to the point that she got divorced now. But at the end of the day, it's all on her. You don't got all the power on what she has been doing. So he was trying to force her out. Grabbed her arm, try to pull her out. And all that freaking people in the bar was looking at her. I said, oh man, you in a country, redneck, country white area. Listen, you don't want to do that. Either on a black person, you looking at her, you touching her like, their own kind, pulling her out the thing. They will beat you up behind there. They was all looking at the men and the woman was looking at him. I would say, oh, they will try to get you if you trying to put anything for this girl. Especially she been in like the party person in the club and everything. They all like her. Nope. So he tried to push Alex. Cody said, that's the bartender, I forgot his name, but I guess I'm going to call him Cody. Cody said, listen, you go ahead. What is the freaking procedure, Southway? he said, listen, you go further on with her, you going to be shooting right there and there at this floor. I said, oh, not at the club, not in the bar, don't shoot her. So Randall come to the senses. He said, okay, he walked out the club. And she would continue to drink and could continue riding that bull. I said, go ahead, Alex. So Eddie went to see Larry. He had information. He told Larry, he said, I got information that it can help you, but what is the price tag that you will give me for all these pictures that I need for your help case? And Larry said, what is it? And all that stuff. He's showing. He said, that's the only copies. He said, yeah, that's the only copies. He will give him $50,000. And Eddie said, you know what? No, cool. You know, Larry was trying to flirt with Eddie's, and Eddie trying to come on. And he said, yeah, I'm so freak people. We ain't doing all that. I want my money. So he called Ian in the office, told Ian to get the $50,000 and everything. And he was like, Ian's taking so long, heavy him up, call him, let him know, I want my money right now. So I guess they sold him some pictures. Now, Ian went to see Lucian because Lucian and Ian are working together to try to help Kelly. Now, Lucian's getting upset about everything because he told him about how Eddie took the pictures and how everything confiscated it and stuff. Ian wanted to find out what other evidence that Lucian had because he got an affidavit from Ricky to get Kelly off. And that was that. And he said, good. So Lucian thinking that Ian's playing him. He said, oh, you playing on you on the side? He said, yeah, I'm helping you on stuff. And he said, okay, good, whatever. So finally, Steve talked to Esperanza in the hallway, and Steve said he was going to Esperanza to get Alex out. Now, Steve came to tell Lucian that the DA wanted to talk to him. So he said, the DA? Okay, what did the DA want to talk to me about? So Ian and Lucian went out. They met Larry. Larry asked Ian, what the hell you doing? He said, well, about the case. Okay. So he said, cool. He said, what you doing? He said, well, the DA want to talk to us. We're going to find out what's going on. So they went in the office. They see the DA, and we got the public defender car right there. I said, oh, I got a car. What are you doing? So DA got all the information. She got the folder of all the ladies' pictures, the same pictures that Kelly got, she got. So Larry looked like, he said, where you get this information? He asked Carl, the public defender, where you get the information? She said, he said, oh, my source is confidential. I can't give you that. I said, you better tell him. Larry act like he could try to tell him to get him information. He said, no, it's confidential. And Lucian was standing there and was looking like, I said, oh, okay. He was very happy of the public defender doing his job. So the DA said, listen, the affidavit and his photos, we're not pressing any charges. We're dropping all the charges of Kelly, the murder charges. And it was self-defense. So, okay. But they will look into this, the accusations and all the stuff, the claims that these ladies brought up. They will investigate those claims, and they're going to drop the charges of Kelly. And told Larry that you and the church better get your acts together because we'll come in after y'all. We open investigation on these claims. And he said, you know, the election year coming up. She said, well, you trying to threaten me? Because you know that's not a good day to threaten me, boo. He said, no, that's not good. So, you know, Larry's pissed. So she got up. They said, have a good day. Let her go. All right? We're not pressing charges. Good day. So Larry's in the hallway. He's talking to Ian. And he said, you know what? We'll try to find a source. What his source is, how he got the source. And he said, you know what? Eddie probably is the one. And I said, ooh. He think Eddie double-crossed him and sent him the picture of $50,000 and gave the public defender the pictures. It could be possible, but I don't think that happened. But so, and got him the $50,000. So now he gonna get his $50,000 back from Eddie at Eddie cost. I said, oh, Larry, what you gonna do? What you gonna do to Eddie? So, you know, they gonna, Ian and Larry left. And that was up to Lucian to tell Kelly what's up. All right. So Lucian went to see Kelly. And Kelly's in the cell. She said, what's going on? He told her that she saw Eddie. He couldn't get the picture. So now she's like, I can't stand anymore. What's going on? That was me. I can't. I'm going crazy. I'm getting crazy. You've been there all that long time. You better stay a little longer. All right? So he said, it's going to take time. We're going to get you out soon. She said, I don't got time. I got to get out of here. So the public defender came. And she was being rude to the public defender. I would say, listen, I would put PD. I would say, listen, you watch your behind, stay there. You stay there. But he was cool. And she was cool. It's throwing out insults at him. I was like, girl, Kelly, calm yourself down. I know you are in a freaking fragile state and you're upset, you're pissed, whatever. But stop dissing this guy. He's helping you out. And when they told him that she's off, she said, what you talking about? Don't play with me. He said, yeah, you off. They're dropping the charges. You self-defense. And they got him out the cell, and she was happy. She was crying at first. She said, oh my God, God, so thank you. Oh my God, how you doing? She said, don't worry about it. We got information. This guy right here helped and got everything out. And he said, well, you doubting me? and all that stuff. Cause Lucia was like, Lucia talked to the public defender. He said, well, you did your thing. He said you did good, and everything she was thinking. She was thinking Lucia's done me one time. She was thinking the public defender called me one time. She was thinking, and then all of a sudden she grabbed the hold of Lucian and kissed him on the mouth. I said, ooh, that is, man. Natalie will cut you. See, what you not gonna do? I know you free Kelly and you happy, but it was spur of the moment. I know it was a knee jerk reaction, but you just could have hugged him. You didn't have to hug him and kissed him in the mouth. Lucia was like, called the public defender call was like, ooh, and Kelly was just as happy to get out. I was like, oh, okay. But I was loving you as long, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.